Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I have a bonus video for you guys this week, and this video is in partnership with e.l.f. Cosmetics. I cannot believe I'm saying that. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I've never done a sponsored post before, and I'm extremely selective with who I partner with, which is why this is my very first sponsored video, and I have just been loving e.l.f.'s products lately. So I'm really excited to test this new stuff out. You guys know I'm going to keep it real, keep it honest, and let you know my true opinion of all of these products. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, first up is a gift set, and out of all of their gift sets, I think this is the best one. This has some of my favorite e.l.f. brushes and sponges in here, and it's a really good deal. It's $15. You guys know their Total Face sponge is one of my all-time favorite drugstore sponges, and that's what this is. It's just a different color for the holidays. This is their Camo Concealer Sponge, another amazing sponge, and then you've got their eyebrow pencil, a crease blending brush, their double-sided complexion brush, so this is sort of like that dupe for the Cosmetics brush, and then this sort of eyeshadow smudger brush. So I just felt like that was the best one because there wasn't anything in here that I wouldn't use. So I'll probably be dipping back into some of these brushes as I do my makeup, but I'm gonna start out with this new sponge. This is their angled silicone face sponge. Never tried this before, but I was really intrigued by it because I personally have never seen this, where you have a regular sponge and then the bottom of it is silicone. So when I went on their Instagram page to kind of figure out how you're supposed to use this sponge, they recommend that you use the silicone side to like pick up foundation and apply the foundation, and then the other sides to blend it out, because the silicone side doesn't soak up any of the product. So if you're just kind of trying to pick up product and lay it down, this would be a good side to use, and then the other sides, they function like a regular sponge. So let's give that a try with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream and see how it applies. All right, so I'm just gonna put this on the back of my hand and then pick up the product with the silicone side. You can actually kind of pounce it in with this side too. And that gives you like a really full coverage because it's not soaking any of the product up. So if you like a lot of coverage and you feel like sponges take the coverage away, I feel like you're gonna like this side. I personally like more of a natural finish, so I feel like I would use that to just apply the product, and then I'm gonna wanna use one of these flat sides to blend it out. And the rest of the sponge feels just like their Total Face sponge. Very bouncy, very soft, what you would expect out of a good makeup sponge. And I like this kind of flat side right here. As I'm like coming up to my eye area, it makes it really easy to get in there. And I also feel like this angle would be good if you did like a really smoky eye. You could use this to kind of clean up your wing right here. All right, now I'm just gonna take some concealer. Got a little bit too much. With the Camo sponge and blend it out just to brighten up my under eye area. All right, before I set with the powder, I'm feeling really pale right now. I am gonna use some bronzer, and I just launched a new Putty Bronzer brush. My favorite way to apply their Putty products to this point has been with the Putty Primer brush. I feel like this is just a really good brush to use with their blush and their bronzer, but they launched this brush specifically for the bronzer, so we're gonna test it out. So the first thing I'm noticing is this is a really small brush. Like compared to the Putty Primer brush, it's small. So I feel like this is gonna be good for like contour and really getting into those cheekbones. So let's go ahead and apply. Super precise, and it's really dense, so it packs on a lot of product. I feel like the best way to use this is with patting motions, like what I'm doing, rather than rubbing it around, because it is so dense. This can definitely give you that chiseled look. Like if you compare this side versus this side, it looks much more contoured. So I feel like this brush is gonna be really good for those of you that love to contour. I personally, because I already have kind of prominent cheekbones, I like an all over bronzed look. So I'm gonna go in with their complexion brush and kind of extend the bronze. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and my blush, and I'll be right back. All right, next up is the MultiUse face brush. They just launched this, and I love that they're still launching their super affordable line. I believe this is $3. So this one is pretty fanned out and then thin. So this would be another good kind of contour situation. I'm gonna try using this with their Halo Glow powder to go ahead and set my makeup. Oh yeah, this shape is nice for setting the under eye area. You know what this reminds me of is the e.l.f. blush brush. You know the e.l.f., the black e.l.f. blush brush that I love? This reminds me of like a bigger version of that I feel like you could use for so many different things. All right, now for one of the two launches I'm most excited about, we have new bite-sized palettes. You guys know I love these palettes. They launched two new shades. This is the Orange Dreamsicle, and then they also launched I Love You a Latte, and this is the one I'm most excited about. I shared this on Instagram when they launched it. It's an all matte neutral eyeshadow palette, so that is like my language. And then the Orange Dreamsicle is like really soft, warm tones that I feel like pairs really well with the I Love You a Latte. You could use these as like your shimmer shades, and then the latte one as your crease colors and your deepening color. I'm gonna take this big blending brush from the holiday collection, and I'm gonna mix these two shades in the middle right here and use that in my crease. Ooh, crease brush is so like big and fluffy that it just does the blending for you. And these shadows, I mean, we all know how much I love these shadows. No surprise there. All right, now just on my finger, I think I'm gonna take this orange shade right here because I've been playing with color, so why not continue? Oh, it's really pretty and like really wearable. And then I'm gonna take this brightest shimmer color and put that in my inner corner, just for like a nice pop. All right, now I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush and just use this, a little bit of the deep shade in the crease. These are just as good as all the other bite-sized palettes that I love so much. Of the two, I would say this one is like a must-have. I feel like you could use literally any palette if you have this in your back pocket. Any palette that's full of shimmer, full of color, because you have everything you need. You've got your deepening shade, you've got your cool tone transition color, your warm tone transition color, and then your brightening shade. This is just like a good weapon to have in your pocket to make any palette that you have more usable. All right, I'm gonna come back to the eyes, but I'm so curious about the lip products, so I'm gonna move on to the lips real quick and test these out. So they launched two new lip products. The first is the Love Triangle Lip Filler Liner, and then the other is the Glossy Lip Stain. So I got this lip liner in the shade Light Brown, who's surprised, and then the lip liner in the shade Basic Beige. Like, if we had to sum up my lip color choices in words, it would be light brown and basic beige. All right, so this Love Triangle lip liner is supposed to be able to be used as a lip liner slash a lipstick. Because the tip of the triangle is a really pointy side that you can line your lips with, and then you can use the rest of the triangle to fill it in if you want to use this as your lipstick. So let's go in. Ooh, I like this color. This color is really pretty. I feel like this triangle concept is gonna be a learning curve, but I love the color and it went on super creamy. So let me just fill in my lips with this. It's a really pretty shade. I feel like it matches my shirt almost perfectly. All right, next we've got the Glossy Lip Stain, and I have been seeing this and dying to try it because I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. This is supposed to go on like a gloss and then dry down to a stain. It's really cooling feeling. And I know I layered this over the lip liner, so just so you guys can see the shade on its own, it's a lot pinkier than what it looks like over top of the lip liner. This looks and feels just like a gloss, but then it also stains. So another really innovative one that I'm really excited about. All right, I'm gonna put some liner on and then we'll be back for the mascara, and that is everything. All right, then last but not least, they launched a new shade in the Big Mood Mascara. It launched originally in black and now it's launched in brown. So if you're blonde or if you just prefer brown mascaras, you guys know I highly recommend this mascara. This was in my best of 2021. I'm gonna go with the black one because I like my mascara to pack a big punch. Love how quickly this volumizes my lashes. Like, I don't have to work for it like I do with some other mascaras. And that is everything. Those are all the new e.l.f. releases that I have to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus video. I feel like this is going up just before Christmas, so I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, and I will see you guys in my next video on Sunday, which is going to be best of 2021 non-makeup favorites. Thank you so much for your support. It's because of you guys that I got to do a dream collaboration video, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So everything I just talked about will be linked down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one.